days. It's all about the fun, so it's time for me to pay. Alright now.
Get out, I gotta go. Please show me where the party at. Cause I need a vacation, it's about time. When I got money on your mind. Sometimes you gotta get away, get away.
Yeah, just go, go, go. Let's go.
Take it to another place. Come on.
What's up, fellas?
Hey,
What up? Another one?
Episode 4.
Another one?
Boy, we at 4 already.
Look at that.
Appreciate
Major
y'all
support.
Yeah.
Major support
Definitely.
out
Appreciate
there.
the support. Appreciate the feedback, man.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
Keep it coming for sure.
We're gonna keep them coming. We're gonna stay in the lab.
And all that,
Keep
reading
bringing
all
you
that.
that heat.
But check this out. Before we go any further,
What we got going?
y'all already know we got to listen. We got to take this shot before this episode. It's about to get real.
It's gonna get real.
Get real. Let's pick the shot glasses up first. Boy, you tasted his first?
Taste a little bit.
Jesus.
To 4.
To 4.
To 4.
What we got on the agenda today, Doc?
Well, I've been thinking about a little something here. See what y'all think about this.
What you got?
How do y'all feel about dating below your economic standards and statuses and all that? Like, for an example, you know, let's say you're a doctor, whatever. Can you date the chick that's checking you out at Bojangles on your lunch break?
Well, I ain't a doctor, so I ain't worried about that.
But I'm just saying, this
That's a big gap. That's definitely a big gap right there.
But I'm just saying, I mean, can y'all do it?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you though. I think it's normal for a guy to date below his economic status. Like I think.
Well, it depends. Celebrity, I can't agree with that. If you celebrity status, do you date a chick at Bojangles? Not hating on Bojangles people,
Not at all.
by no means.
Or in the
But I'm
fast
just saying
food
that gap.
Man, I think throughout the history though, it's like it's
Well, men do-
society has made it okay for men to like be the breadwinner, and that's sort of how.
Most definitely.
It's definitely for men and women.
I think
for sure.
I think it's easier for that to happen for men. I don't think it's that big of a deal for men.
I'm not necessarily like to say women, this is your partner, period, to whoever, you know. Just, can you date somebody below that?
It's tough. It depends on your age, really. Like,
Your age or your income.
well, at 20 years old, it ain't a big deal.
Okay.
But at 35 years old,
Okay.
it becomes a big deal.
Why? Because you feel like you should be further along in your life? Doing
Exactly.
something better?
That's exactly right.
So let me ask you, do they have to have like their own like car, place?
Well, you can't hold them to a higher standard than what you are yourself. So if I live with my mom, I can't expect you to have your own crib.
Well, goddamn, you should be living with your mom.
Well, I'm just saying, as an example.
Well, it gets to depend on your age too, though, right? But that go back to age.
It goes back to age.
Go
That's
back to
right.
age.
So let me ask you a question. So if you making, let's say you making $80K,
Okay.
you know that's a decent salary. I would assume.
Well, better than decent.
Okay. Well, you making $80K.
Boy, you all
You
right.
living with 80.
Yeah, you all right.
Okay, well, you living with
You
80.
living with 80.
So you got $80K. Can you date a woman that's making $35K?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
I can do that. Why not?
Yeah, I wouldn't think that's big for a man. Now, I think the bigger question is if you reverse the roles. You take a woman that's making $80K. Can she date a guy that's making $35K?
The man probably can't handle that.
Well, it depends. I think it depends on who it is.
I think I could only if I'm working towards like making more. That's just my attitude.
Oh, if you got a career or you're in school or something.
Like, it's
or-
got to be some kind of factor. Like I can't just be steady at, yeah, I'm making 35, she making 80. Like something got to give. I got to get my hustle game up.
Yeah, I look at it like this.
Yeah, I always consider myself a little hustler. So
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
I got to get my hustle game up.
Anything more than 10K, she making more than you, it's kind of a problem for me.
well, you at that point though, you in different lifestyles.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you know, if you make $20K more than me, your lifestyle gonna be a little bit different. Where I may
Well,
be,
I said 10.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
saying.
10
So
10
10K,
is
I
like
understand.
what?
Like
Okay.
anything more than that, I agree with you. I think you're in different lifestyles.
Right.
Yeah, big time.
But I still think like men, if you can handle it ego wise, you probably
We can't.
I think it depends on how she act though. Like is she
Well, it depends on what kind of
bragging about
man
it?
you are too.
But that too how you was raised. You could have been raised wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, how was you raised?
Right. Right.
Like in
Raised
my
right.
household, bro, my daddy was the breadwinner all the time.
Right.
So growing up and seeing that, that's what I want also. I want to be the guy. Let me be the man. Let me make the money. I ain't saying don't have a job. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like I'm less than a man if
You're obligated to do it.
I'm obligated.
What about you? See?
What's the question?
You feel like you're obligated to make more?
What the hell are we talking about?
I mean, where's your mind at, bro? You
No,
see the man. What you
kinda
talking
wanna-
about?
So, do I feel like I'm obligated to make more? No, but I feel like
Would you feel
for
like
me,
you're
I'm
less than a man if your wife made $10,000 to $20,000 more than you?
Or the more than you period.
How would you feel about that?
20,000 more.
That's deep, right?
Yeah, that probably would do something to me. 10K, nah, because there was a time in my marriage that my wife did make more money than me.
But see,
there was a time that happened, so it wasn't a big, but it wasn't like a huge difference.
Right.
But she did make more than me at some point.
Like
in my marriage.
you can't
but it
come
wasn't a big deal.
You can't come in the house and say
Because I
shit.
can take
You
care
can't
of
talk.
myself,
You
she
can't
can
talk
provide
about nothing.
You can't say. You can't come in the house and say I'm
about the lights
hungry.
being on. You can't say nothing.
I'm hungry.
Boy.
No,
Nothing.
nigga, shut your ass up.
Get him to fix me a sandwich. Now. Hey, turn it though. You better not touch the heat. Did you pay for it? No.
You can't do
No,
that, bro.
ma'am.
My thing is, this is my thing though. If you like, and I'm gonna flip this. I'm gonna say if the woman make more, let's say the woman makes 75K and the guy make 35K. I think the woman gonna have a standard of, and I assume this. Ooh, man, this would be great for a woman's like perspective. But I'm just
We
assuming
need a
this.
woman on too, by the way.
Excuse me,
Oh,
but
yeah,
if
most
a woman
definitely.
was like, I make 75K, you make 35K, she gonna have a standard of living that she's gonna be accustomed to. But my question is, would you expect the man to still be 50-50? That's the question.
See, we need a woman for that. So that's a different conversation.
Would you expect
So
the man
we,
to be 50-50?
I would.
Well, flip it. Let's say you making 75K and she 35K. Are you expecting her to be 50-50?
You gotta do
I'm
what's right for your
I'm not.
household.
But I think if a woman knows that you make this amount of money,
Right.
and you are significantly below her, she can't expect 50-50.
I wouldn't think so.
Because you're gonna struggle like hell.
Where you have no room for
depending on how
pleasure.
your
You
lifestyle
ain't got no
is.
money for pleasure. You take
She
care
paying
of
for
bills.
everything extra.
Yeah, extra stuff. You like, well, the bills paid. I
Well,
ain't,
it depends on how your
when you
household
go,
structure.
so when you go on
I ain't
vacation,
got nothing else for
Oh
vacation.
no, she going on vacation because she taking you.
Boy,
You're not taking her nowhere.
that's what I'm saying.
that's gonna take a lot of
Y'all
love.
going together, and
That's
she's
tough.
That's
telling
gonna
you.
take some love.
That's tough, that chief.
That's real tough.
That's tough there.
That's tough.
So in a relationship, is the salary the deal breaker?
For some.
It's a factor.
No, I'm speaking factual. For you, is salary the deal breaker?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I can't do that. I can't be that shallow.
Okay.
Even though I am at some things, I can't be that shallow.
Boy, you are very shallow. In a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm about to say, boy, baby
Something.
pool, baby pool.
But like, so salary ain't a deal breaker for you at all.
Well, it depends on how big you're talking.
What's the thing though? It depends on how your household set up.
Like, if I'm a CEO of a company, I'm not dating the McDonald's chick.
Why not?
Well, maybe you
That's-
could take
that's
her
what
out.
you vibe
You
with.
could take her out of that situation.
Sure can. You can give her her own McDonald's. She can get a few of them.
I don't know, bro. That's tough.
But I think depending on how your household's set up, like how do y'all
It depends on,
pay bills?
and it depends on the chick too. It depends on how you carry yourself. Now, if you walk around the house like you better than me,
Boy, she is.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you, that I think that would be a problem for me.
it would be a problem.
If the broad,
But y'all
like,
probably ain't be
if
together
you
no
make,
way,
if
though.
you make significantly more money than me, and then
Throw it in my face.
you think you gonna talk
and
down,
she come home from work.
you cutting me.
What you
cutting me
cook?
at the leg.
All right, let me ask y'all this right here. Say if you make more than your wife or later, whatever, and say you make a significant, like a whole lot more. You make 80, she make 35. Do you feel like it's certain stuff she can't talk to you, like certain ways she can't talk to you?
Well, I don't care how much I make. It's gonna be a certain way you ain't gonna be able to talk to me. Regardless.
But I'm just saying money wise around the house, like certain decisions, like we trying to get a new car, trying to get another house, like different stuff like that. Can they pitch in and say stuff about that since you're gonna be the one
Okay.
paying for
I'm
most
saying,
of
like,
it?
If you married,
So-
it still should be a joint decision.
So can
I
they
think it should be a
suggest
joint
stuff?
decision.
Is what you're saying?
Right.
You better not suggest shit.
It's gonna get 1950.
But that's what I'm saying though. But think about it. We just saying the woman why she can't do it, but then the man
See,
can
this
do
is the
it.
thing right now. See, you got women that's more independent. They
Yeah, in
bosses.
2020, right.
I mean, so they bosses. They got their own lifestyle. They got their own money. I mean, and I'm speaking like, like the outside of the stereotype of the woman that's what's being like, 30 years ago, 40
Right.
years ago.
No doubt.
Like now, like women are very much more independent. They're about making moves. They're about doing their own thing. I don't need a man for this, that, and the other.
Hot girl summer, real hot,
is great.
but want it.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
hot girl summer and all
ain't
that,
nothing
right?
wrong with that because I probably preach the same thing. I preach the same thing to my kids, my daughters. So, but you have women that's like that. So it's like if you make 75K, or I'm just giving a number, but if you make 75K and you single, is that what keeping you from being like in a relationship because you
Intimidate?
won't go below your standards and you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you need to break down your standards?
Oh no, you never break down your standards.
You can't.
Nothing.
I don't
lower
want to say
them.
standards because people come with different standards, but I mean like I should say economic standard. Like
Okay.
he has to have his own house. He has to have his own car.
Well, any man, you can hold her to your standard of what you have and above. So say if I make $70K, right?
We just talking about economic standards,
Right,
though. We're not talking about like
nothing else outside
Yeah,
that.
just economic standards.
Just economics, like
Just
just
economics.
what you make a year.
Yeah,
Right.
No, I can't go below a certain amount.
Okay, so you a little shallow.
A little bit.
Okay.
Little bit.
honest one.
Like if I make
Boy
70,
says so.
if I make
honest
Boy
one.
says so. Boy shallow as a mug.
listen.
Boy
If
shallow.
I make $70K and you make 20, and I come home from work and you say, "What's for dinner?" I'm gonna knock all this shit over.
But maybe you gonna take out though. Maybe you gonna take out.
I'm gonna knock all this
Or maybe
shit over.
she came home-
What are you cooking?
Maybe
is
she
the
came home with the
question.
family feast from Bojangles.
Maybe she did for free though. She saved y'all some money.
That $30. When she came
do
home
what
with the
she can
family
do
feast
now.
from Bojangles.
Well, I can go buy my own 2 pieces and a biscuit.
What?
Well, we know that.
I can go up the coast in my Porsche with a chicken fix and biscuit dinner.
So basically, gonna be cheap. Basically, gonna be cheap.
So let me square this away. So if you making $70K, she make $20K. You're not expecting 50-50 on the bills.
Absolutely not.
You
She
expect-
can't afford that.
Of course you can't. You expecting 50-50 on the bills?
No, but it's the thing. No. This is the thing though. Everybody's household set up different, no matter how much money you make.
No, I get it. I'm asking you personally.
Yeah.
You expecting 50-50 on the bills?
Oh no, don't stress yourself out.
She wouldn't be able to survive.
So let me ask you, does she need to be working towards anything?
Yeah. Now that's
she-
the kicker.
okay.
That's the kicker
Yeah.
right there.
Well, as long as you do what
now,
you love.
Now, if I make $70K, you make $20K, and you're in school
Yeah.
while you work this part,
Yeah.
cool. We working towards
To
something
me,
at that point.
to me, that brings a whole different element.
It does.
I think that brings a whole different
But
element.
what
It
about
does. If
they're
you're working
happy
towards
with that?
something.
But what about they're happy with where they're at and that whatever
I
percent?
can't do it. If you're content at $20K,
No, but think about it. Let's say whatever profession they have is not a high top out dollar level. Like maybe the high top out them is 45K.
Now-
like add top.
Well, get to 45K.
get to the 45K.
God damn.
But what about they ain't
And
interested in doing that?
then let's look at something to advance you more.
Well, I ain't gonna even say that. If you make it 70K and she at 45K and you have
it ain't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
know,
it ain't
at
too
least
bad.
at least she's showing the opportunity.
That's almost double of what she
and
was
vice
making.
versa, the guy's showing the willingness to elevate.
Right.
You know, my thing is always, elevate, hustle, motivate. That's always my 3 things.
Now, if you got a chick that's a hustler, say if she make 15, 20K, but she a hustler, she trying, she doing everything she can. I'm cool with that. 'Cause
You
that's
gotta
dope.
be working
That's dope as fuck.
That is, but as a man, you're not gonna let your woman struggle anyway, right?
Of course not.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So basically,
100%.
you're not gonna really. She can be a hustler to some certain extent.
But see, we talking about when we first meet a person, though, right? If you at 20K and she at and
Yeah, we can't be 5 years in.
Right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
still
Oh, no, I
spinning
agree.
your wheels the same
And,
way.
know what I mean?
and vice versa. Like, I can't be 5 years in and I'm sitting here like, I'm just kind of cruising it.
no, you can't.
Well, my mentality anyway, I couldn't do it anyway.
No, me
like,
neither.
I can't allow you to just sit here back and do your thing and I'm sitting here like not doing anything.
It's got to be
That
some
don't mean, you know,
progress.
that
So
ain't
I'm like to
happening.
ask y'all this. Let's say you happy with being assistant manager at a Family Dollar. That was your dream job. That's what you want to do.
Dream.
Yeah,
That was-
listen,
that was
listen,
your dream
listen,
job.
Nobody
listen,
got
But
that.
if
listen,
that's
but
your
listen.
dream job, we
Boy
gonna
didn't
belong.
say nothing right there.
but listen.
Boy didn't say nothing right
He
there.
said, "Damn."
But listen, let's just say whatever that is, that's like you don't care about nothing else. You like customer service. You don't care about owning nothing. You just content to where you're at.
Now, see, look, that's where looks come into a factor too.
Listen,
check this
you-
out.
you gotta be
would
one of the
take
most shallow-
no.
I mean, can I finish my question?
I'm keeping it
Go
real.
ahead.
I'm keeping it real. Look, don't
ahead.
attack me when I say this.
Okay.
Okay. If it's this drop dead gorgeous chick, this badass chick that work at whatever $15,000-$20,000 a year, you will be more lenient with her if it's a chick.
You will, because you shallow.
No, see, no. I'm keeping it real, and y'all ain't right now.
So when you ask if guys
I'm
will
digging,
keep,
I'm
well,
digging.
guys will if the broad look attractive.
looks make a whole lot difference.
They more than willing to.
They're more than willing.
Well, I think that's what anybody.
are you more
if
than
a
willing?
woman, if a woman is, or if a woman is attractive and the guy's attractive, vice versa, whatever the case may be, you probably more willing to put up with more bullshit.
You are, bro.
Why?
Probably
Because
gonna
they
put up
look a
with
certain
more
way.
bull- Yeah, I think.
Say what now?
Because they look a certain way. You
Of
gonna put up
course.
with more.
No. You will put up with them not having as much money as you.
Just because they look a certain way.
At least for a period of time.
course.
At least probably for a period of time.
Maybe not 10 years and you ain't gonna marry the chick the whole deal.
Yeah.
But to get them buns for a minute.
Oh, you getting the money, that's a different story.
Well,
No.
in a relationship.
That's a different story.
It's not.
In a relationship, I mean, that tends to
It
happen.
depends how serious you are with it. Like she's something
No, you just meeting this chick.
if you just meeting, I mean, you gotta give her time for something. I mean,
But what I'm saying is you will allow more.
I'm not lying more. I keep them at the same. I don't care how bad. How
Anytime you get in a relationship, though,
I'm keeping
anytime
them
you
the
get
same.
with somebody, the whole goal is to elevate.
Right.
If the other person ain't elevating you or challenging you to elevate,
What Facebook meme you read that off of, boy? The goal is to
that's
elevate.
just, bro.
Goal
That's
is to
just my
elevate.
thing, bro.
Okay.
If you ain't elevating, if you ain't motivating, or you ain't hustling, bro, I just don't think you moving. You're not moving.
You got to
anywhere.
have some hustle in you.
Hey, my
If you being serious
motto
about
is
something.
If you
always
ain't-
been hustle, motivate, elevate.
If you ain't there
In
yet.
no particular order.
If you're much lower than the
partner.
man or whoever,
Right.
and you ain't got no hustle, it's not gonna work for me.
What about the sex?
If you just trying
What
to
about
do-
the sex is out the?
Like I said, you put up with more.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
said the sex. I didn't say the looks. I said the sex.
Same thing.
Well,
though.
same thing.
You gonna, the attraction is there. You're gonna put up with more.
The sex attraction.
At least
though.
for a little bit. You may not do it for long, but
Okay.
you'll put up with it for
Yeah,
Okay.
Most definitely.
You're gonna definitely put up with it more.
Most definitely.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Okay.
All right.
What about interracial dating? Now I'm not even talking about the economic status. I'm just talking about interracial dating.
Whether it be whatever, anything besides your race.
Yeah. 100%.
So we gotta address the elephant in the room.
That's addressing
Most people talk about when you say interracial dating, they think black and white
all day long.
I agree.
Yes, we do.
People automatically
That's
assume
all
it's
you
a
think
black
about.
or white thing.
That's not what we're talking about here.
No, interracial dating
but-
is anybody
That's what I said.
outside of your race. But I agree, everybody automatically assume, and that's mostly anything.
But
it's
that's the
always
media.
a black
That's how
and
the
white.
media
It's
do
always
it.
black and white.
That's how
Yeah.
the media do
Yeah.
it.
So let's address that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we talking about anything. So I'm like interracial. dating, what
We're
you-
talking about anything, but most people are thinking black and
Right.
white. So let's address that first.
in 2020. My question is, in 2020,
Okay.
is that still like a double take? Like when you see interracial couples, like are you still like,
Let me tell you what my double take is. When I see a black chick with a white dude,
boy, I wasn't gonna say that, but boy, you know what?
black man and white woman is common as hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest
Now,
with you.
Yeah, 'cause you see a
Anything-
lot of athletes
for
like
whatever
that.
reason, when I see a black woman with any other race, I always be questioning like, what's going on?
How did this happen?
How did this? What happened? I don't even know
Like
why.
we the best or something?
Right.
Like we the best?
Well, I'm the best. I don't know about. I can't speak to nobody else. boy.
Boy, you ain't shit.
Not at all. Boys not.
Boy, ain't shit.
But I'm trying to figure out. But I do. But my thing is, I think it's easy. Like to date within your culture is easy. I think that's the easiest thing.
That's
to do.
more
Well, of course,
natural.
because you're
that's
around.
easy. But my thing is it like in 2020? Are we still like double taking when we see interracial culture? Like when you go out and you see interracial culture, are you double taking?
Only when it's like I said. Only when
Honest
it's
was a black woman with someone else.
But, yeah, right.
Are you double taking?
I'm giving a little stare and I'm trying to feel her out. Like, what kind of black is she? Like, is she the
What?
Listen, like, no. We went to school with a couple of black people that wasn't what we call black because they hung around a lot of white people, right?
What?
Oh, so you saying how they was brung up?
Right.
and- okay.
Like you
I
kind of
get
look at her and shit and kind of catch their mannerisms. Then
Right.
you hear it, how they talk. If they talk a certain way, you be like, oh, she talk white.
Oh, so you stereotyping?
Yeah,
That's
at times.
very much a stereotype.
But at times, I'm just being honest. That's what I do. At
So
times,
are you double taking when you see interracial couples out? Are you double taking?
I give them a little look, but I don't.
Not as much.
Dwell on it.
See, growing up in the '90s, it wasn't many of me. Right? It wasn't many.
What do you
mixed
mean by
people, Many mixed people. Right.
Being biracial.
Okay,
But- right, biracial people. So for me, it's like it's normal to me
That's all you saw.
because that's all I've ever seen.
Right.
Right.
Well, we living in a different times than. I mean, you think about when you say the '90s.
And
I mean, you talking about a couple
right.
decades. We're a couple decades from the '90s now.
And growing up, I love me a white chick.
You still do. Talking about growing
More
up.
being- Oh,
You still do to this day.
That's right. To this
Okay,
day,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I still like me a
Whoever you
white
like.
chick.
Is there a
right?
reason?
The only reason
Don't
I
say
can
nothing
think
stupid.
of.
Don't say
no,
nothing.
hey,
Don't say nothing
hey,
stupid.
boy,
I'm gonna
boy.
pounce on you I'm gonna pounce on you. Don't say nothing stupid.
You hear this boy right
Don't
here?
put your paws on me.
I'm gonna put my man right
on
here,
you.
boy. To burn him
No,
up.
seriously though.
But the only reason I can think of that's like more or less definitive for me
Okay.
is I seen my black dad with a white woman my whole life.
Okay.
Because
You grew up in that environment.
Right, because
I see what you're saying.
the funny part is me and my brother both date white women.
Okay.
My sisters both date black
men.
guys.
Wow. Okay.
That was
I
the
never
opposite.
looked at it like that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. It's what you saw growing up.
Now, to me, don't attack me when I say this. It ain't nothing like a big booty white woman.
But you know where they got the big booty from?
You know what?
though, boy.
No, they
They
just
got from our queens.
What
Can't do it like queens, bro.
bro. They just
Boy, we can't do our queens like that now,
bro.
boy.
They just smell like unicorns and
Boy, don't you sound like Uncle Ruckus?
Pantene Pro V, bro.
Boy, you sound like Uncle Ruckus off
Now, look,
of...
I don't know what a unicorn smell like, but I'm
my
guessing it's
God.
like
Unicorns are real, right? Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
drugs.
I don't know what a unicorn
The point you
smells
made,
like.
though, I never heard you say that, but now that you said it, like it makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Like I feel you on that. Like it's what you, and you know what the thing about it is, like I hear people talk about like women are more adept to marry men that's like their fathers.
Right.
You know, even though they may not try to, but you realize that's what you gravitate, like after a while you gravitate towards that. So like the fact that your sisters have married.
Like, it's the exact opposite.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? They seen my white
I
mom.
never heard you say that, but that's interesting.
They seen my white mom
Yeah.
with a black man. So that's all they know. And of course we all got the same mom
Well,
and
let
dad.
me come back to my original question because I don't know if I really got an answer. Maybe I did, and I don't
that?
remember. But in 2020, is interracial dating like
Taboo?
is it a thing still, or is it just like
It's just normal now.
is it normal now?
Of course it is.
Yeah, okay, it ain't really a
now,
big deal.
now in the 80s and 90s it wasn't normal.
Well, of course not. But I mean now, is it like it's 2020? It ain't no big deal, right?
Nah.
To some.
No, I mean, but
Well,
like,
now, look, I'm gonna
it's
be
gonna
honest.
always be
I'm gonna
big
be
deal for
honest.
some. But I'm like, for the most part, do you feel
For
like
the parents that's 60 and 70 years
that's a
old
different
now,
generation?
right.
Yeah, that's a different generation.
you bring a black man in their house, because this happened to me as a kid.
Okay.
Dating 13, 14 years old.
Okay.
I walk in the house, they're like, nah.
But we talking about the
What you
90s.
doing?
Like you was part of
Yeah,
about the 90s.
right.
Late 90s.
Late 90s.
Yeah.
But that's
But
how
see,
we
that's a
brought
different
up.
time. But I mean, like now, 2020. Like, is it really still a thing?
To some, it
It's
depends
a look.
on who you are.
It's a
It,
look.
it depends.
It
on
does.
it depends on your generation, bro.
You gonna get that look
If you, like I
regardless.
said, if you 60 or 70, you still have this kind of thinking that it ain't supposed to happen.
All right, let me switch gears then.
Okay.
All right.
Probably not so much for you, but for you,
Okay.
JaMar.
What's up?
If your children or your child, like your son,
Oh, that's tough. Oh, that's tough.
if your son is dating someone other than black, like
I said they come in the house with an Asian.
it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter.
You know what?
Anybody.
Matter of fact, me and Clarence talking about this the other day. I was talking to this.
I wasn't talking to you the other day.
Oh, so he lying.
I ain't talking to you the
So
other day.
that was just a good segue,
Boy,
right?
boy, throw me under the bus. Boy, I ain't talking to him the other day. That's
We ain't
a
gonna talk
lie.
about throwing on the bus. That's a different episode. got code, boy.
Oh, he like to take pictures and everything, huh?
Boy.
Oh my god.
Totally different episode.
Boy.
Please continue.
Yes, sir. But
So we
check this
was
out.
talking the other day, and what was
Yeah.
Oh, so now y'all was talking.
Yeah,
the other
I
day.
remember
Now we
We were talking
talking.
the other day.
Now we talking. But we was talking about like my stepdaughter. She doesn't
Okay, how old is she?
12.
12. Okay.
She doesn't.
So
I ain't gonna say
is she dating at 12?
no, not at
oh,
all.
okay.
But
Yeah, I
who she
didn't-
finds,
I didn't-
listen,
no,
no,
you saying what if?
No,
Okay.
no. What she finds attractive is outside of her race.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay. Now, what's that race? Can I ask you that? Or you not want to say?
Just outside our race.
It's outside of race. It's outside of race.
Okay.
But I tell you right, it's not white.
Okay.
I'll just put that out there.
Okay.
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 And to me, I kind of felt a certain type of way because all she's seen in her life is, I call it black love.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm wondering, like, where does this come from? Is it the people you're hanging around? Because at both of your houses, you see black love, two black couples.
Right. You meaning you and your? Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
And to me, it's like, okay, where's it's coming from something else? Because like you said, your household is what you saw as you grew
That's
up.
what I saw. That's right.
This is all she saw, but she's in her case, she still feels type of way. At least right now, at the age of 12, which she got time to grow. She can
Right,
grow
right.
out of it. This
Yeah,
could be a
it could
phase.
change, right.
But it kind of baffled me. Like, so you really feel like that's what's up? Like that's
So
what
are
you
you
like?
looking at her Are you looking at her a certain type of way because of it, or
Not a certain type of way. It just kind of it weirds me out.
Okay. It
Like,
makes you.
where did you get that?
It makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, attraction from? Like,
it makes
so-
you uncomfortable?
in a sense, like
Okay.
where'd you get attraction from? Like, where does it come from? I don't know where it comes from.
I don't want to speak for you, but I would just
For me?
Yeah, I would just suspect it wouldn't be a big deal.
Okay.
Whatever. You know, like if your
My
son.
but my son wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
Anything. I mean, like even for her,
So
it's
why
not.
is your stepdaughter a big deal, but your son's not?
I say
you raise men different, bro.
you do. It's a double standard.
You do. You raise
do.
your daughters different than you
At
raise
least
your
I
son
do.
right now. Am I right?
Now I don't preach.
It
Tell them,
depends on what we
hey.
talking about. I don't know. I don't
preach and tell them, hey, only date black girls or only date such and
See,
such.
I don't lead them in a direction either.
I don't either.
I mean, some people, you love who you love. You fall in love with who you fall
That's
in love
right.
with. My thing with my children that, you know, I hope I'm doing a good job of, or I continue to do a good job of in the future. I just want you to know who you are. It's important to me that you know your history. It's important to me that whoever you be with, respect and acknowledge your history.
Most
Like
definitely.
that's to me is more important. Now, who you love is who you love. I have no problem with whoever you decide to love because that's your life. But you have to be prepared to live in that truth.
Okay, now let me ask you this: if your daughter brings another race home,
Yeah,
because your daughter's the oldest. That's why I'm saying your daughter.
Right, no doubt.
She's how old?
16.
So she's at that dating age.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Right. So if she brought another race,
Yeah.
not saying any race,
Right. Yeah.
What is your conversation like
With him or her?
with her? Well, I'm glad you said him. Let's say both. Let's say her first. What is your conversation like with her? Like, are you like, be careful? This is the dangers.
My conversation is like that with her anyway. So my conversation with her is
Regardless.
like, because like it's important. Like I said, the most important thing is to know who you are and where you come from.
Right.
And the person who you with have to respect that.
Right.
Like if you're gonna be with them, they're gonna love you or like they have to. It doesn't matter if you're the same race. They have to, because you can be with the same race and they don't understand
their own race.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
Most
right,
definitely.
right.
So like 100%, you got to know. It's important that you know who you are, where you come from, your boundaries, where you going. Like they'll have to be on board with that regardless. But like I just think it's more complicated when you're not from the same background, because they have to
understand.
They definitely have to understand. They definitely have to like.
Okay.
They don't understand, but they have to embrace it.
Right.
Like you have to embrace it and be willing to.
You got to
like,
live in that truth.
You got to live in that truth.
Right.
100%.
So what's your conversation like with the guy?
Yeah, I think that's her responsibility too.
Oh, so you expect her to kind of
100%.
Okay,
It ain't
that's
my,
dope. That's dope right there.
Yeah, that ain't my job. That ain't my job. Now, as kid, like they 16, 17. Y'all not like 24, 25, about to get married or whatever
Right.
the case may be.
Right.
Like that ain't my job. I don't think my job is to make sure I prepare you so you can teach him.
So
you can
and
coach
that's
him.
why I say, like, I got to live in my truth, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm attracted to white women. That's what I like.
I mean, if that's your
You
truth,
think it's
that's your
solely
truth.
on the way you're brought up, or you think you would be that way regardless?
I don't know. I don't know that. Because I can't go back and say if my mom and dad were both black that I wouldn't be. I don't know that.
Have you ever dated like anybody else?
Well, of course.
Okay.
I just slayed a few in my life.
Oh my god!
Can't you keep doing our queens like that, man?
Oh my god!
Boy, you can't be doing our queens like that.
That is not what we asked. I said, have you dated anybody?
Of course.
else?
Okay, so you had experience with women.
But like I said, there's nothing like a white woman to me.
Okay.
To you.
Like I said, I don't know what unicorns smell like, but I'm guessing Skittles.
And folks, they do exist.
But
They do exist.
That's just what I'm guessing.
What?
You
So
know
you're
what I mean?
fascinated with them.
Infatuated.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
That's just my thing, bro.
Okay.
What is it about them over any other race that just like puts them over the
I
top?
don't like cocoa butter.
That's a little fucked up. That's a little bit fucked up.
What do you want me to say?
So
You don't like cocoa butter.
I like Pantene Pro V.
Shit, you about to get fucked up on the set.
producer don't kill them.
Like, bro, what I say? I got to live in my truth. I got to,
You like what you like.
it is what it is.
Oh
if you don't
my
like it,
God.
fuck you.
Oh my god.
Well,
That's how it goes,
Straight
bro.
like that. Straight like that.
Let me ask you a question. So when it comes to like your children,
Okay.
so your children, I hope you don't mind me saying your children is biracial.
Right.
So biracial. I don't know.
They more or less white,
Yeah.
though.
So,
They're
like-
definitely majority
So
white.
do you feel like you have a obligation, I guess, to teach them about like black history? I don't mean what they learn in school, like the public school system, but I mean like black history.
All I can say is, like, I can teach them what I know myself.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
right.
Like, in school they don't teach us our history.
No,
Well, of course, because they ain't got it.
Not
it's not in the curriculum.
school.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
They
even
teach
close.
that I have a dream
And,
speech.
and that's right.
Yeah, they teach
and
I have a
most
dream
black people
speech.
don't
Yeah.
know their history.
Right.
So I tell her what I know and how things should be.
In your opinion?
In my opinion,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
definitely my
Okay.
opinion, right? So I can't, it just is what it is, and like I said, my kids are majority white,
so do you
they'll
take
never
advantage
go,
of that?
so they'll never go through the things that I had to go through as a young mixed child.
Even though they can blend in.
Of course they can.
Yeah.
So
okay.
you take
I see
advantage
what
of
you're
that? Like, say, job application. What do you put down? Do you put down
I put
biracial?
down white.
Oh, but you ain't white?
Bro, let me let you in on,
Okay.
Boy being honest.
on a small
Boy
secret.
said something right there.
Yeah.
If your name was Chadwick Smith,
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
he's a upstanding
that's,
citizen.
that's definitely a white person's
Hold on.
name.
This ain't even part of the conversation, but I got to say it just because you brought that one point up.
Okay.
You said you put white on your job applications, right?
Right.
Is that because, one, you acknowledge white privilege?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Okay.
Hell to the yeah.
Okay, true enough. Okay. And I guess...
And people that think
and
they
I
don't
guess
exist
two,
are crazy.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Well,
100%, I agree.
definitely.
But two, that you are aware that it exists.
Of course.
Yeah, that's...
How can I say no?
Yeah, well, I mean, I respect the honesty.
You know what I mean? If you seen Chadwick Smith on a on
The
the
application.
on the application,
Yeah, it was
you
this
automatically
is completely
gonna see-
off base.
It
But
is.
the fact
It
that you
definitely
brought
is.
the fact that
Right.
you brought
It
this
definitely
up,
is, but it's something that needs to be touched on.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
Right. If you see Chadwick Smith on the job application, you gonna assume white guy. And I guarantee when I walk in that interview room, it's a surprise. Surprise.
Have you ever had them and you knew they were shocked when they saw you?
Of course.
I bet so.
You can see it all
Did they
over their
never look
face.
at it like,
So you do that 100% of the time.
100% of the time.
have you ever put black just to see how it go?
Of course not. I don't want to see how
So
it
what
goes.
you saying about yourself?
I don't want to see how it goes.
But you know
want to
what?
know how it goes.
But you know, I
You
respect.
know how it goes.
I know how it go more
I
than you know how
respect
it
the
go.
fact that you even like you.
I ain't
confident.
stupid. I ain't stupid, bro.
But you know, it's reality.
It's reality.
It's reality.
It is definitely
But
reality.
how do we change that reality? Because
That's reality.
But it's like you accepting.
If people think systematic, like oppression or systematic,
But then-
like, I
when
know
you're
we're going
doing
into
it-
a whole nother lane because this was not what we were talking
Right.
about. But like, if you
But
just
it's
think
like
that
you
don't exist,
accepting
I
it
just
though.
think
It's
we're
like
not-
you
you don't want to
accepting it.
accept.
Like someone like you making an exception.
I've
Well,
accepted this since I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's a reality.
Let me ask you another question though. Did you really like I knew you, I knew your family like growing up, you know what I'm saying? We probably
Right.
wasn't as close, but
Right.
I knew y'all
Right.
growing up. But like, did you really experience like a
Yeah,
lot of
my brother told me he used to whoop your ass in football too.
boy lying? Boy,
Hold on.
He's-
But
but-
on the
but-
game or on the
But
field?
I will say Jeremy was a hell of a football player. For sure,
Boy
100%.
fast.
That's off the. That's
Yeah,
off
but
the.
me
off
and
the
Jeremy
top.
won a few championships.
Yeah, no doubt.
Pop
No
won
doubt.
a
Okay.
championship
No doubt.
together.
We throw them names out there
But
today.
boy,
baby.
I was bad. I don't know. But
Shout out to Jeremy, man.
yeah,
That's my brother.
but
man.
no, but did you like experience or did your siblings experience like a lot of issues or like not being accepted by one community or the other?
I have my own family.
Really?
Okay, one side of my family is white.
Okay.
One side of my family is black.
Yeah.
Right.
The black side welcomed us with open arms. No
But we always do
questions
that.
asked.
Black people always do that.
The white side of my family just wasn't like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like the grandkids was we was the only mixed grandkids that in our family, the white side of our family.
Okay.
And we was treated
So Santa
100 times.
Santa didn't
different.
come visit y'all from the white side of the family.
Absolutely not.
Not at all. Not even a call from the
Absolutely
family.
Santa didn't like y'all.
Not even a call from the family.
Absolutely not.
That's tough.
Like we would go to our Christmas party for the white side of my family, and it was like just awkward.
Really? No
Like,
embrace? Wasn't
looks-
embraced at all?
You didn't feel that way. No, I'm not saying all of them.
Right.
Some of them are wonderful people.
But your perception is your reality.
Right.
That's right.
No doubt.
Some of them,
Whether people like it or not, your
Like-
perception is your reality.
some of them would know we was feeling uncomfortable, could tell we was feeling uncomfortable,
Right.
and would come over.
Oh, okay.
Those ain't the people I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm talking about the ones that stayed over there where they was, and but it is what it is. I'm a grown man now.
Right. I mean,
So, but you saw that as
that's
a
real
kid,
topic.
right?
Yeah. And I stopped going by the time I was 10, 12 years old.
When you can make a decision.
Yeah,
like,
I'm done.
Right.
I'm done.
So you didn't feel no type of way like all white folks were like that?
At that age,
As a
yeah.
kid.
At that age, yeah.
Yeah, you probably don't know how to feel at
Right.
that age.
Yeah,
You're probably
yeah.
confused.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, that's tough.
Because you second guess yourself and wonder if all white people were that that way. But as you get older, you realize that that's not the case.
Definitely not.
You know what I mean? So
I mean,
it is what it is.
your sample size is small,
Right,
I
as a
mean,
kid, right.
Yeah, your pool of people that you encounter with is very small at that time.
No doubt about that.
And I think that's most places. Like you see what you see on TV. If you never experienced like another culture, your sample size is small. The TV.
So you don't know how to react.
No, the media feeds you so much that you get this indication of that's how people are.
Right.
Until you actually get around people and be like, oh, that ain't how they are at all.
That's right.
They actually better than what I thought.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, so that's the big issue with stereotypes and then media and news outlets and things of that nature.
They can curve it to make you see it a certain way.
100%.
Well, they got to. I mean, that's what they do.
I mean, you got certain outlets that do that for sure.
Yeah.
Man, that's an explosive topic right there.
It is.
We sort of
man.
got off. We sort of got off base
You
a
go
little
different
bit,
ways with it.
Well, we did. Well, like I said, I love me a white chick. So
Hey, you can't keep doing like queens like that, man.
look, your queens is great. They just ain't for me.
I mean, that's real.
And don't get me wrong,
That's
there's some out there that I really liked and I've dated and it just didn't work out.
Now, when you dated, did you date more light skinned women versus dark skin?
Of course.
What?
So they made a difference in your choice.
It does make a difference. Like I said, bro, this is my truth. If you don't like it, fuck you. It is what it is.
I mean, gotta respect the fact that you can speak your truth.
I mean,
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like one thing people gonna learn about me is I'm unfiltered for the most part, right? And that's just white chicks, bro.
Hey, look.
Pantene Pro V and unicorns.
Is that your parting words? Is that your
That's
parting
my
words?
parting
That's your
words,
parting
man.
words,
Yeah,
huh?
that's my parting words, man. Y'all ready for this Deadly 7, man?
Boy, let's get to it, man.
All right, look, this is Deadly 7, and the rules to Deadly 7 are.
Hey, bro, you gotta. Hey, look, we're gonna do 7 questions.
7 seconds to
7
answer.
seconds to answer. If it's even an ounce of truth, that's the only way the game works. You gotta keep it honest.
Got to.
If you want to pass, you can take a shot. If you don't want to answer, but
You wanna go first?
Let's
let's
get
kick
to
that
it.
thing. Oh yeah, I go first.
All right, who
Get
you
to it.
asking?
I'm gonna ask myself.
Okay.
Yeah. You read it for yourself.
Let me pick
No, we ain't picking on nothing. We ain't about to do that.
Let's go to
Go
it.
pick up that one, big dog.
Let's
Read
get
it
it.
out loud
Let's
for
get
us
it.
one
Let's get it.
time.
Let's get it.
If your partner wanted to add another person for fun in the bedroom, are you okay with it?
Well, for you, I'm gonna say if it was a man, yes.
Hey, to each his own. We don't shame nobody on this show.
I'm
Not
just
to
playing.
shame
I'm just
anybody,
playing.
but
I'm just
shame
playing.
nobody.
Not.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
Definitely not.
Well, if your wife wanted another whoever
Person. Said person now.
So
Not a
what's that?
gender, a person.
Let me specify.
No,
No, you can't.
no.
It's either yes or no.
It's a yes or no.
And technically, you didn't answer yet. It's been past 7 seconds.
You gonna tear that one up? You gonna tear that one up?
Let's do
You passing that one?
let's do no.
It's been 15 seconds, but it's okay.
Let's do no.
Boy, he breaking the rules.
Let's do no.
My
Okay,
turn.
okay.
That person kind of threw me off.
All right. Boy,
Boy, don't say it.
do you want to know your significant other's body count?
Woo.
Yes, sir. I want to know.
Multiply by 3, whatever she tell you.
I want to know because
Multiply by 3, whatever she
There's a couple
tell
jokers
you.
I won't even walk behind in the stove. Nothing on the female. So
Hey, multiply by 3. That's all you gotta do.
yeah, I got to know that. I got to know.
All right.
What's
How
3
many?
times 3?
9, nigga.
Okay. Boy might not have passed algebra. I don't know.
No, I'm good.
How many is too many in the bedroom? Who wrote this and what you mean? I don't understand. How many is too many?
I don't know who wrote it, but I assume you're talking about how many people is too many people in the bedroom.
You want like an orgy?
I guess. I don't know.
Anything more than 3 is too many.
Okay. That's an answer.
Yeah. Anything more than 3.
So you couldn't do 4.
Women.
But you could do 3 guys.
Absolutely not. That is not what I
But
said
you
at
can
all.
do. So 4.
It's got to be all women.
Okay, so you can do 4 or 5 women. You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Boy,
Boy, lying.
Boy, lying. Boy, be on the corner sleep.
Let me guess. 4 or 5 white women.
Boy, you said something right there. Boy, you said something right there. Go on,
Yes,
answer
sir.
that.
He got a good one.
Now go on, answer
He
that.
got a great one. I know he did. Yes, sir. Hey, here we go.
Tell us the craziest place you ever had sex.
That ain't what that say.
That's what it
Oh, okay.
It do.
What it say?
I thought the other one.
Craziest place.
Crazy.
The craziest place. 7 seconds has passed.
5, 4,
I can't even process.
3,
Crazy.
2,
That car.
1.
car.
You lied.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I can't think.
That's some bullshit, but
You got that many plays to pick from, bro? Oh my head.
read that joint.
All right, it says, can you date someone who is broke but the sex explosive? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could do that.
You could?
Yeah, ain't no
Okay.
problem. Ain't no problem.
Woof. Who give the best head, black or white or ugly?
Well, we already know that question.
Boy, it's white, good gracious. Unicorns. It's unicorns, baby.
I guess.
You got the last one, baby.
Yeah, yeah,
God,
last
it's
one.
unbelievable.
Boy said them unicorns, boy.
Unbelievable.
If they do exist, please get him one. Okay, let's go.
What you got?
It's your body count
Is your body count
What?
over 7.
over 7?
Boy, let me get a shot. Let me get a shot.
Oh my
Hey, take a
God.
big old gulp of that. What
Yeah,
you
this
got
ain't a
right
gulp
here.
of it right
Take a
there.
shot. You said that you said you ain't ready to ask. So we know it's over 7.
We say multiply time 3. So 21.
Take me a shot.
That's 21. That's 21.
I took a shot.
Listen, fella, we covered some good topics.
We gonna
here,
leave it
man.
right there?
Yeah, we're gonna leave
Let's
it
leave it
right
right
there,
there.
dog.
Yo.
That 21.
Yo, that's our time.
Most definitely.
Episode 4, fellas.
Going down. We appreciate
Hey man, we're gonna
you.
keep them coming every
Episode
week.
4. Look, we
Y'all
appreciate
keep
the
getting the
support
feedback.
for sure. But that is definitely our time. And
See y'all on the next
4,000. My man Gene is still over here. 4,000 Spring Garden Street.
Yeah.
Sweet D.
Sweet D.
Greensboro, North
Barbershop.
Carolina.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate y'all, man.
We
Holla.
out.
I'm off the Richter scales, bodies dropping bow, bow. Fuck around in your reality. Mortal Kombat fatality. Ain't no games, we ain't playing hoe. Gorilla one feel like Rambo. Beast mode, I got 10 toes. Oh, that's your girl, she an info. Just admit how I know. On the road, at the shows, yeah, you know. Groupies go local for power. People